Hi sweet friend, I'm Sprout. Today, we're making this super simple little frog. It's made with beginner-friendly stitches all the way through, and it turns out so soft, round, and squishy. You can use it as a cute decor piece, or gift it to a friend. It's such a sweet little project. I've also put together a printable PDF pattern. If you like having both the video and a written guide, you can find it in my Etsy shop through the link on my page. If you'd like to have it on hand, but don't worry at all, you can absolutely follow along with just this video. For this one, I'm using number 6, super bulky yarn, with a 6.0mm hook. For the small details, I'm using some sport weight yarn with a 2.5mm hook. But feel free to use whatever works best for you. Try not to crochet too tight. That way your frog stays nice and soft and squishy. Alright, let's get started. Let's start with the frog's body. We'll begin with a magic ring. Make 7 single crochets. Wrap the yarn around your pinky, bring it over your index finger, and loop it around your middle finger. Hold that cross with your thumb. Go right into that loop. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over, pull through the loop. Then pull it tight. This is your turning chain. It doesn't count as a stitch. Make 7 single crochets into the ring. Go right into the ring. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through both loops. And that's 1 single crochet. Place your marker in that first stitch. Same method. Work your way to 7 single crochets. Seven stitches. Then pull the ring tight. Remove the marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Go right into that stitch. Work over the tail. Yarn over, catch that back loop, and pull through. That's a slip stitch. And that's round 1 done. Round 2, 7 increases. 14 stitches total. Each increase is 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. Chain 1. Into that first stitch. Place your marker. Make another single crochet in the same stitch. Repeat 7 times. Remove the marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Round 2 is complete. Round 3, single crochet, increase. 21 stitches. Chain 1. Place your marker. Go ahead and make a single crochet, then an increase. Repeat that 7 times. Remove the marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Round 3 is done. Round 4, single crochet, increase, single crochet, 7 groups, 28 stitches, chain 1. Place your marker. Work that pattern around 7 times. Remove the marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. And that's round 4 done. Round 5, 3 single crochets, 1 increase. You'll have 7 groups here, 35 stitches. Chain 1. Place your marker. Three single crochets, 1 increase, repeat 7 times. Remove the marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Round 5 is complete. Rounds 6 to 10, 35 single crochets. Chain 1. Place your marker. Work 35 single crochets. Remove the marker and slip stitch to join. Round 6 is done. From here, we're just repeating the same steps. I'll fast forward this part. Take it nice and slow. I'll be waiting for you here. Each round begins with a chain 1, and we'll always slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Slip stitch to join. And that's round 10 done. Round 11. 3 single crochets, 1 decrease. That gives you 28 stitches. Chain 1. Place your marker. Now, for the decrease. Go into the front loop only. That's the loop closest to you. Front loop of the first stitch. And the front loop of the next stitch. Yarn over. Pull those two together. Yarn over and pull through. That's 1 decrease. 3 single crochets, 1 decrease. Repeat 7 times. Remove the marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. And that's round 11 done. Round 12, single crochet, decrease, single crochet. That gives you 21 stitches. Chain 1. Place your marker. Work that pattern around 7 times. Remove the marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Round 12 is complete. Round 13, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. That leaves 14 stitches. Chain 1. Place your marker. Single crochet, decrease, repeat 7 times. Remove the marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Round 13 is done. Round 14, 7 decreases. You'll have 7 stitches left. This is the last round. Chain 1. Place your marker. Remove the marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. And that's round 14 done. Pull the loop long. Leave a tail. Keep it long for closing. Then pull it through. Now, it's time to stuff. Stuff it firmly. Go ahead and fill it in. Take your time here. Thread your needle. Sew through the front loops. Front loops only. Once you've gone around, pull gently to close. Now hide the yarn. Follow the stitch pattern. Just tuck it in. Weave through a few stitches, then trim the excess yarn. Give it a gentle squeeze, shape it nice and round, and the body is done. Now let's move on to the eyes. Start with the green part. Make a magic ring and 7 single crochets. Chain 1. Place your marker. Then pull it tight. Remove the marker and slip stitch to join. Yarn over. Round 1 is done. Round 2, 7 increases. That gives you 14 stitches. Chain 1. Place your marker. Make 7 increases. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Round 2 is complete. Round 3, front loops only, 14 single crochets. Chain 1. Front loops only. That loop closest to you. The first stitch can be tricky. Don't miss it. Place your marker. Work 14 single crochets. Remove the marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Go through both loops. And the eyepiece is done. Leave a long tail. Pull it through. Make 2 pieces. Next, let's make the eye whites. Use 2 strands of 4-ply yarn held together. Make a magic ring and work 7 single crochets. Chain 1. It doesn't count as a stitch. Make 7 single crochets into the ring. We'll be using the waistcoat stitch here. Insert your hook right over the yarn. Yarn over and pull through both loops. Place your marker in the first stitch. Repeat that 7 times. Then pull the ring tight. Remove the marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Work over the tail. And that's round 1 done. Round 2, 7 increases. That gives you 14 stitches. Chain 1. Place your marker. Make 7 increases. Remove the marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Round 2 is done. Round 3, single crochet, increase, 7 groups, 21 stitches. Chain 1. Place your marker. Single crochet, increase, repeat 7 times. Remove the marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Round 3 is complete. Round 4, single crochet, increase, single crochet, 7 groups, 28 stitches. Chain 1. Place your marker. Work that pattern around 7 times. Remove the marker and join. And that's round 4 done. Round 5, 3 single crochets, 1 increase. 35 stitches. Chain 1. Place your marker. Three single crochets, 1 increase, repeat 7 times. Remove the marker and join. Now use an invisible join. You won't need a slip stitch here. Leave a long tail, just long enough. Once that's done, thread your needle. Go into the first stitch. Then go into the last stitch. Catch that back bar too. Pull gently, bring out that little V. That helps it look nice and round. Hide the yarn in the back. Weave it in and trim the end. And the eye white is done. Make 2 of these. Next up, let's make the blush. We'll use 2 strands of 4-ply yarn together. Start with a magic ring and 7 single crochets. Yarn over, chain 1. This doesn't count as a stitch. We'll use the waistcoat stitch here too. Place your marker. Make 7 single crochets. Then pull the ring tight. Remove the marker and join. Work over the tail. And that's round 1 done. Round 2, 7 increases. Chain 1. Place your marker. Make 7 increases. Remove the marker. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Round 2 is done. Round 3, single crochet, increase. That gives you 21 stitches. Chain 1. Place your marker. Single crochet, increase, repeat 7 times. Now pull the loop long and make an invisible join. Remove the marker for the invisible join. Go into the last stitch. Then go into the first stitch. Pull tight. Then cut the yarn. And the blush is done. Make 2 of these. Now let's assemble everything. Grab the body and find that join line. This is the center. The eyes will go right around here. Check the placement. Then sew the eyes on. And the eyes are attached. If they droop, just tack them back a little. And pull to lift them. Now glue on the eye whites. Just glue them in place. A little glue is all you need. Now sew the mouth around round 7. Right in the middle, about 10 stitches apart. Go ahead and insert your hook. If it feels too long, start from the middle. That's center point, and go back into the same stitch. Just check it. Right about here. Once it's in place, pull the yarn through. and stuff it lightly. When you're ready, add a little glue and fix it in place. Then cut the yarn. And tie a knot. And the mouth is attached. Now glue on the blush. Right at the corners. Just glue them in place. And that's it. Our soft and squishy little frog is all done. Mine turned out to be about 16 centimeters, but yours might look a little different depending on your yarn and tension. If you like this cute little frog, definitely give it a try. It's such a simple and beginner-friendly project. If you ever get stuck along the way, feel free to leave me a comment. I'd love to help. I'd really love to see your version. And I'll see you in the next one.